Hey everyone, it's Molly. Come on in. I am working on ornaments, and I did a live Monday night where we started working on this piece, and I'll walk you through what we've done and what I've done since. Unfortunately, I had recorded a clip of how I proceeded where we left off from the live, and there was a snafu. It didn't record. It was just gone. There was nothing I could do. So let me quickly walk you through. I took on a number 4 on my pasta machine, which is 0 is my thickest setting. I rolled out really thin. I have a cookie cutter for the arch, and it is 3 by 5.5. And so I cut that out, and then I have little cutters to put the hole in the top. I'm going to use a smaller one next time. But anyway, so that's where I started. So this is going to be the base, and this was just scrap clay that I had. And then I baked it. Now this is going to get baked several times, so I only baked it for about 30-40 minutes because it's going to be over an hour and a half or more by the time I'm done. So that's where this one started. And then I took this mold. Now this mold's available on Amazon. I'm going to try and remember to put it on my Amazon list. It is either in this color or in pink. And they're both exactly the same. And I took original Sculpey, which is really, really, really soft, like an air dry clay, but you do need to bake it. So, but it stays soft until you bake it. So I actually had this when we were doing the live. I was playing around with what I could use so that it would be flexible, and that's how I got it around the rim like this. I used this one right here. Today I want to do this one, but I don't know that we'll get there. I don't know where we're going, to be honest. So then I took, this is going to look really messy because it's, I took a piece of rolled out on a 4. And it worked. I did another piece of scrap clay, and then I took my diamond cutter, and, well, before I did that, I forgot about the paint. So what I did was I took this copper gold by Artiza and black, and I mixed them together so that I could get this bronzy gold color, like sheen to it. And then I took that same color, and on top of the gold leaf that I laid down, I did a texture sheet, and then I took some of that color paint, finger painted it on, and then I used this treasure gold blue quartz. Oh boy, somebody's up. I just let him out. Darn it. So, that turned out pretty good. So that is what I decided would go well with the back. So I just did the whole back in that. And it looks really nice. And then I used the quick shine on it. Mo, please be quiet. I got a little piece here at the top where they're meeting, but I think it's okay. So that's where we are. Let me come right back in a second. Maybe not. Yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, we have some peace and quiet finally. So, and don't worry if you missed this, because I'm going to be doing it again. I just want to use a different border. And I don't know where we're going to go. But, so then I had taken, I'm pulling this out of my garbage because it's empty. I took this amazing casting resin. Guys, when I call it Amazonite, it's because I made up that name in my head and I accidentally say it. And I'm sorry, because that's not the name of it. It's amazing casting resin. But I do it all the time. I'm sorry. So, but I use that. It gets dry in 10 minutes. It hardens in molds in 10 minutes. And I had a mold that I used to make this cross and some of these long borders. This is out of the mold I just showed you. Okay, and I took them out and I sprayed paint them with Rust-Oleum metallic gold. And then my plan is to do this. I'm going to put gold, Inca gold around here, or Rub and Buff. I have to see which one I like better. I'm going to rhinestone around here. I'm going to rhinestone this, and I'm going to rhinestone this. And then, I mean, how fitting is the word peace right now with everything going on? So I have that one. I have to paint these, and that's what we're going to do. I kind of like the rounded one. So let me set this aside. And you guys have seen me do this. This shouldn't take more than a second here. I want to try a different paint than the Americana Lamp Black. I'm going to use Golden Bone Black. Now, I was going to do this the same color as the dark brown, but I think the black will be better. I think that should be enough. Besides, I haven't used this, but the white golden paint is what I use for the white golden paint is what I use when I have these in black and I want white letters. So I just want to see if this sticks in here. I didn't really have a problem with the Deco Art Americana black. The problem is trying to get it wiped off where it stays inside of the letters and not stain the rest of it, which you're always going to probably get some of that. But I think this has a longer drying time. And I'm just taking a baby white to it. That looks pretty darn good. Yeah, there's something about this paint that's a little cleaner. That's pretty. Let's see if we can have any luck with this one. I rolled this out on a number 1 so that it was thicker. Because the thicker it is, the more you can press your letters down and get a deeper impression. If I were to do this on a thinner one, I wouldn't get a deep impression. And my paint would just come right off when I wipe it. Or come right out of the letters. Set this down. I mean, you're just gonna have a little bit. I mean, I always tend to have a little bit in here. Just go around where there isn't any paint as much as you can. One more. This one got a little smushed, but it's alright. I would use it. So then the plan is you let these dry before you seal them, obviously, or you'll have a big mess. I've done that before where I've gotten impatient and then I'm like, oops. So I just wanted to have 3 of these because I am making multiple ornaments. So, yeah, this one got a little squished. Okay. All right. Now, I don't have water over here. I'll keep it in here. I have a wet baby wipe right here. In case I need that in a little bit. Okay. Now, sorry my desk isn't that clean. So let's go back here for a minute. Now, I'm gonna hot glue these on. Yeah. So that's heating up. But again, I mean, I don't know how to tie the blue in. And I don't want to overdo. I thought about doing blue around here, but I think I really want it to be gold. We could do that while we wait for the heat gun. So I have Inca Gold and I have Rub and Buff. This will work. So I'm just going over the top. Going along the inside a little bit, and I'm going to go along the outside a little bit. Just the edges. It's not as bright of a gold, but I think it looks good. Gold and gold go together. Okay. Get this off my finger. And then I think I'm going to rhinestone the back too. In between the diamonds. That would really sparkle if you hung it on a tree. You don't have to hang it on a tree. I wonder what... This is what we're going to do. I'm going to put this gold over this. So now we have a two-tone piece. There's a little white hanging out. I can cover that right up. That's awesome. Should I try the cross too? Why not, right? Isn't this a gorgeous cross? It's my favorite one. I need a little more over here. Another 90-degree day. It's hot and humid here. I want to go let Mo out, and it's like I walked outside. I'm like, just kind of took my breath away because it's so humid. We lived in this house for about 12 to 15 years before we could afford air conditioning. We had a little window air conditioner, that was it. One in the bedroom and one in the living room, and It sucked. My boys had to grow up sweating at night just like I did when I was a kid. Makes you more thankful once you get the air conditioning. I think that looks pretty, and I'm glad I did that. Now, I smell my glue gun. I just got glue strings everywhere. All right. It's probably going to come out the sides, which sucks. But it is what it is, guys. All right. You know how ugly this looked even before I painted it, you guys? It's awesome. I just don't know if I should put some blue on the front. Maybe I will try. Let me unplug my glue gun here. Put her back over there. I don't know how this is gonna go, because I already have that kind of works because you can still see the gold behind it if I just go really light. Yeah, that works good. Just enough. I know I got brush marks in the back. It's because of the brush I was using. And I didn't stop to change. So that's what happens. Guess I don't need that. All right. Now, I'm going to need different sizes of rhinestones. And I think I'm just going to use, I don't have very many left. Yeah. I'm thinking I have more of these somewhere. Okay, so let me pour some of these and then so these are the Aurora Borealis that have, I love that it has the blue and the gold in the paint. So those are the ones I want to use here. But I don't have very many of these big ones, and that's the one I want to use. Okay, hold on. Because I need B7000 for this. And I'm going to go in between the tops and bottoms and the sides of each one. And I'm going to go to here to start. Now, I'm not worried about this glue drying. Again, this is the B7000, and you want the one in the gold tube. There's a nice precision tip and everything. And then you need a wax pencil or one of these that comes with kits or that you can buy. Put these on here. I think, you guys, I'm going to fast forward this part, okay? Okay, guys, we're getting there. I have all these glued on and I've let them sit for just a little bit. They look gorgeous. So I think that's it for the back. Nice and simple and blingy. And then I went ahead and glued on the peace sign for the front. So what I have to do now is add more bling. And I want a big one for in here. Let me see. Trying to see what colors I have. This is a brand that is really good, guys. And you want to make sure you're using the glass ones. They're so much shinier. Nah, I think I stick with my per use. Yeah. Yep. I have this new one. I see what I want. It's in the bottom. Okay. Hang on. Because what I was looking for was a big one of these, and I see it right here. Hold on, you can't see. A big one for the middle. This isn't the same. Oh no, this isn't the one I want. It's pretty, but I was like, that's not it. This one. Oh, come on. Come on, little guy. I just don't know how I'm going to get them on there straight. And I have to load it with glue. And I have my other ones right here. And I'm going to use real little ones on here. I think I need to start here, and I'm going to fill all of this with glue because if I don't, I'll never get this guy on. And this dries clear, so it's totally fine. Let go. Uh-oh. He won't let go. Uh-oh. Well. There we go, and that's perfect. Oh, if I'd stop messing with it. Okay. Now, I'm going to go around here. Oh, and I put my ring on. That might have not been the smartest move. Before I did the rhinestones. Oops. Oh well. Now when this dries, you'll be able to see how like really small these are. Because there's never such a thing as too much bling. But I don't want to lose all the bronze, and gold, and blue that I worked hard to put on here, right? So this is the second to smallest size I see here. So I'll tell you what, I'll go ahead and fast forward the rest of this. Okay.